Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss some of the basic definitions related to the mirror. Okay, whenever we do talk about the mirror, then these are some of the terms that we should be having knowledge of. Okay, हमको पता होना चाहिए कि ये terms क्या होती हैं और ये terms कैसे यूज में आती हैं while we do talk about the mirrors. Okay, so one by one we will discuss all these points. The first one is pole. What do we mean by pole? In our previous lecture, as I have told you, let this be any mirror. Let it be polished from outside. Okay. So this be the polished surface, and this is the reflecting surface. है ना, this I have told you in the in our previous class. This is the reflecting surface and this one is the polished surface. So I can say that the center of this reflecting surface is called pole. Okay, इस reflecting surface का जो central point होगा उसको मैं बोलूंगा pole and it is denoted by small p. So we can simply define pole as the center of reflecting surface of any spherical mirror is called pole. Okay. Similarly, in the case of convex mirror, we can also see. Let this be any convex mirror as it is polished from inside and its reflecting surface is bulging outside. The center of this reflecting surface of convex mirror is called pole. Okay. In both the mirrors we have seen where is this pole. Okay. Now the next is center of curvature. As we all know that mirrors कैसे बनाए जाते हैं? Suppose I have taken a sphere, है ना? Let this be any glass sphere. I have taken a glass sphere and cut it like this, such that I get one minor part and one major part. Now, if I do polish it from one side, either from outside or from inside, then I will get the image. I will get a mirror, a concave mirror or a convex mirror. So I can define center of curvature as the center of that sphere from where the mirror is formed is called center of curvature and it is denoted by capital C. Okay, I am repeating myself. I can define center of curvature as the center of that sphere from where the mirror is formed, and this be our P, है ना? This is our pole. Now the next one is radius of curvature. So I can simply define radius of curvature as the radius of that sphere from where the mirror is formed. जिस स्फेयर को कट करके आपने आपका मिरर बनाया है उस स्फेयर की जो रेडियस होगी that is called the radius of curvature and it is denoted by capital R. Or you can also say that the distance between pole and center of curvature is called radius of curvature, है ना? So in both the ways we can define radius of curvature. Now the next one is principal axis. How do I define principal axis? Suppose this is my mirror. Let this be the pole and this be the center of curvature. So if I draw an imaginary line that is passing through this pole and center of curvature, then this imaginary line is called principal axis. So we can say that an imaginary line passing through pole and center of curvature is called principal axis. Okay. Now the next one is aperture. Now what do we mean by aperture? Aperture का मतलब होता है किसी भी मिरर की गोलाई, right? Like if I draw a line from here, है ना? And if I see कोई मिरर कितना ज्यादा गोल है उसको मैं बोलूंगा कि उसका एपर्चर कितना है. सो आई कैन से दैट द डायमीटर ऑफ सर्कुलर रिम ऑफ एनी स्फेरिकल मिरर is called its aperture. The diameter of circular rim of any spherical mirror is called its aperture. है ना? If I do compare the apertures of spherical mirrors with the parabolic mirrors, then what do I observe? That the aperture of spherical mirror is quite less as compared to the parabolic mirrors. है ना? As we can see, the aperture of parabolic mirror is very high as compared to the aperture of spherical mirror. Okay? So यही होता है aperture कि कोई मिरर कितना ज्यादा गोल है उसको हम बोलेंगे कि उसका aperture कितना है. Fine? Now the next one is principal focus. Principal focus को हम कैसे define करेंगे? Suppose this be our concave mirror. Let it be pole. This be our principal axis और ये हो गया आपका center of curvature. Okay? So I can define this principal focus as whenever a light ray is incidenting parallel to the principal axis, whenever the light ray is incidenting parallel to the principal axis, then after reflection, the point at which this light ray will intersect the principal axis is called principal focus. I am repeating again, the point at which this light ray will intersect the principal axis is called principal focus and it is denoted by capital F. Now the next one is focal length. So we can define focal length as the distance between pole and focus is called focal length. इस pole और focus के बीच की जो distance होगी उसको हम बोलेंगे focal length and it is denoted by small f. Now the last one is focal plane. How can I define focal plane? If I draw an imaginary plane parallel to the principal axis, ठीक है? अगर मैं प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस के पैरेलल एक इमेजिनरी प्लेन ड्रॉ करूं तो दैट प्लेन इज कॉल्ड अ फोकल प्लेन. दिस इज योर इमेजिनरी प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस. इफ आई ड्रॉ अ प्लेन परपेंडिकुलर टू दिस प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस देन दैट प्लेन इज कॉल्ड फोकल प्लेन. सो आई होप ऑल द डेफिनेशंस मस्ट बी क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू. नाउ द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक दैट वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी is the next topic is rules of the images formed by spherical mirror. Formed by spherical mirrors. Spherical mirrors के द्वारा जितनी भी इमेजेस बनेंगी वो कुछ रूल्स को फॉलो करती है. बेसिकली देयर आर 4 रूल्स. ओके, सो वो रूल्स क्या है दैट वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी वन बाय वन. द फर्स्ट रूल स्टेट्स दैट व्हेनेवर द रे इज इंसिडेंटिंग पैरेलल टू द प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस देन आफ्टर रिफ्लेक्शन ऑलवेज इट विल पास थ्रू फोकस. फर्स्ट रूल क्या बोलता है कि अगर कोई लाइट रे प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस के पैरेलल इंसिडेंट हो रही है तो रिफ्लेक्शन के बाद वो हमेशा फोकस से पास होगी. ओके, let us understand this with the help of a diagram. Let this be any concave mirror as it is polished from outside. This be the pole, ये focus और ये center of curvature. Okay, तो first rule क्या बोलता है कि अगर कोई light ray इस principal axis के parallel आ रही है तो reflection के बाद वो हमेशा focus से पास होगी. Okay, so this was our first rule. इसको कॉन्वेक्स के केस में भी समझ लेते हैं. Let this be the convex mirror. It is polished from inside and its reflecting surface is bulging outside. Let this be the pole. Now suppose a light ray is incidenting parallel to the principal axis. So it will diverge the ray like this. We know that convex mirror is diverging in nature, है ना? तो वो लाइट रे को इस तरह से डाइवर्ज कर देगा, एंड इफ आई डू एक्सटेंड बैक दिस रे, देन हियर एट दिस पॉइंट आई विल गेट अ फोकस. तो आई कैन से दैट if a ray is incidenting parallel to the principal axis, then the point at which it will intersect the focus or appears to intersect the focus is this was our first rule. Okay, whenever the light is incidenting parallel to the principal axis, then after reflection either it will intersect the focus or appears to intersect the focus. Now the second rule states that whenever the ray is incidenting through center of curvature, then after reflection it will follow the same path from where it has entered. Okay, suppose इस C से होते हुए कोई लाइट रे एंटर कर रही है, तो रिफ्लेक्शन के बाद वो C से ही होके पास हो जाएगी, है ना. तो यही बोलता है हमारा सेकेंड रूल, दैट अगर कोई लाइट रे C से एंटर हो रही है तो रिफ्लेक्शन के बाद वो C से ही पास हो जाएगी, है ना. इसको कॉन्वेक्स केस में भी समझ लेते हैं. दिस बी द पोल. सपोज कोई लाइट रे इस तरह से यहां आ रही है कि वो अगर आगे बढ़ती तो वो डायरेक्टली सी पर ही आती, है ना. तो इस तरह की लाइट रे बिना डेविएट हुए या बिना रिफ्लेक्ट हुए इस पाथ से आई और वापस इसी पाथ से चली जाएगी. सो व्हेनेवर अ लाइट रे इज कमिंग फ्रॉम द सी or appears to be coming from the sea, then it follow the same path after the reflection from where it has entered. Now the third rule is that again this be any our concave mirror, this be the pole, this be focus, and this be center of curvature. Third rule states that whenever a ray is incidenting through focus, then after reflection it will pass parallel to the principal axis. थर्ड रूल क्या बोलता है कि अगर कोई लाइट रे फोकस से होकर आ रही है तो रिफ्लेक्शन के बाद वो प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस के पैरेलल पास हो जाएगी. सिमिलरली इन केस ऑफ कॉन्वेक्स मिरर वी कैन सी दिस इज द पोल. अगर कोई लाइट रे इस तरह से आ रही है कि वो आगे बढ़ती तो फोकस पर इंटरसेक्ट होती. अगर ऐसी कोई लाइट रे आ रही है तो रिफ्लेक्शन के बाद वो प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस के पैरेलल पास हो जाएगी. ओके, दिस वाज द थर्ड रूल. नाउ द फोर्थ एंड द लास्ट रूल स्टेट्स दैट this be any our concave mirror, let it be the pole. If the ray is incidenting onto the pole, अगर कोई लाइट रे इस पोल पर इंसिडेंट हो रही है तो वो I is equal to R के लॉ को फॉलो करते हुए इस तरह से रिफ्लेक्ट हो जाएगी. ओके, whenever a ray is incidenting on pole, then it will follow a path like this. Similarly, if I want to see this in case of convex mirror, then if the ray is incidenting onto the pole, then after reflection it will go like this by following the law that I is equal to R. Okay students, I think that's all for today's session. The further topics we will study in the next lectures. Thank you.